So let's go, if you will, to the Annunciation to Nazareth. And here we see our Blessed Mother as the handmaid. And from the first chapter of the Gospel of St. Luke, "Behold, I am the handmaid of the Lord. Be it done unto me according to your word." I'm the handmaid. She was just told that she's blessed among women. Her immediate response, complete humility. Oh, no. This isn't about me. This is about God. It's about God. We need to help all women realize it's about God and what He can do in their lives. Now, I'd like to give you a little background here to consider. So, in Mary's time, marriage was a two-stage process. First, there was the betrothal, which was a formal exchange of consent before witnesses, at which time the couple still lived apart, yet the man had legal rights over the woman. Then a year later came the actual marriage ritual, with the woman moving into the man's house and an ensuing celebration and the ceremony, of course. You might think of the parable of the virgins. That's what they're talking about there. Okay, the actual wedding. Only at this time was a couple considered fully married. So Mary's pregnancy took place after the betrothal, but before the marriage ceremony, which by human understanding rendered her adulterous. Now, in that time and place, a woman caught in adultery could be stoned to death. This was the situation our dear Blessed Mother was in. She could have been stoned to death if God had allowed that, of course, which, thank goodness, He did not. So, her gift here, what do we see as Mary's gift here? Well, she knew the truth. She knew where that child came from. She knew she had been true to St. Joseph, but she had no adequate way to explain it. You know, how many times have we in our lives had a situation arise and we have no adequate way to explain it? Well, that's a situation our Blessed Mother was in. We know the truth, but how do you explain this? Well, on top of this, then, Joseph's reaction is to divorce her quietly. Her beloved. He's going to divorce her. And she can't even fully explain what's going on. I need to mention that during this time, the visitation occurred. So Mary's long, lonely journey over 75 miles of treacherous terrain from Nazareth to Judah. Now, I've traveled that. I had the great grace to go to the Holy Land some years back. It is no cakewalk, trust me. And we were in a car. So the Blessed Mother is making this journey, and she's going with the intent to serve her elderly cousin, who is also pregnant. And I wonder, and this is just me wondering, did she go to also seek Elizabeth's counsel during this tumultuous time in her life? It's her older cousin. So maybe she was looking for some consultation with Elizabeth. Well, how did Mary handle it? Well, she speaks her Magnificat. Despite everything that just, you might say, fell on her, and all of this chaos of trying to figure out how is she going to make Joseph believe she was not unfaithful, she sings praise, her canticle of Mary, her song of praise and glory to God. That's our Blessed Mama. That's amazing to me. Tough situation, but she's giving praise and glory to God.